Buenas tardes, clase. Today we're going to learn about some more regular AR verbs. So you already know several of these. I'm going to teach you some more, and then we're going to practice with several different sentences. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm just going to run through the new vocab so you can learn the new words. First of all, we have to teach, which is enseñar. Enseñar. Then we have to study, which is estudiar. Estudiar. To watch or to look at is mirar. To prepare is preparar. Preparar. To get a good grade is, oops, didn't mean to do that, sacar una buena nota. So all of that is to get a good grade. Sacar una buena nota. And to help is ayudar. Ayudar. I have one more slide of new words, but first let's go ahead and repeat all of these to make sure that you can say them correctly. Enseñar, estudiar, mirar, preparar, sacar una buena nota, and ayudar. All right, let's learn the rest of them. All right, so I just realized that I wrote to answer twice. I'm going to get rid of that really quickly and enter in the right one, which is to happen or pass by. Okay, now we're ready for the translations. To look for or to search for is buscar. To answer is contestar. To happen or pass by, or really just to pass, would be pasar. To enter is entrar. To wait for, or excuse me, expect, is esperar. To arrive is llegar. To need is necesitar. And to use is usar. So let's go ahead and repeat all of these. That's all of them, and then we'll go over how to use them again. Buscar, contestar, pasar, entrar, esperar, llegar, necesitar, and usar. So when you see the regular AR verb chart, you should have that memorized really quickly. The yo ending is o, the to ending is as, as. The la usted ending is a, nosotros is amos, and ellos y ustedes is an. Alright, so you should know that. That should be old news to you now. So what is a regular AR verb? Well, as you remember before, a regular AR verb is one that's going to follow this pattern every time. So if I write a sentence like L and then blank, and I want to use the verb ayudar a su madre. Él and then blank a su madre. So I'm trying to say he helps his mother. It's going to be ayuda because I have this verb ayudar, and I'm going to take off the AR and then add the new ending, which, as you can see from the chart, is the A. And by the way, the reason that I have ayudar a is because when you use the verb help in Spanish, ayudar, you put that after it. It's just one of those funky things that you have to learn. All right, so there's that sentence. What about this? What if I said nosotros, and then I have my verb and I have estudiar. And then I have something after it, like el español. Nosotros, and then estudiar el español. So I'm trying to say we study Spanish. Well, again, I'm just going to take off the AR and add the correct ending, which would then form my verb to be estudiamos. Estudiamos, because amos is the correct conjugation for nosotros, as you can see up here. So if you take this and you look all the way up here, see how that's the correct conjugation for nosotros? Okay, so this is old news. This should be something that you already know. So we're just going to do a couple more sentences and then we'll be done with this video. Alright, so I want you to try to translate this into Spanish, okay? I teach my Spanish class. I teach my Spanish class. Go ahead and translate that. Okay, you should have come up with this. Yo enseño, because O is the right ending. Enseño mi clase de español. Because remember, the way that the possession happens here, we wouldn't say español clase, we would say clase de español. Alright, so that's that one. Let's look at one more. They wait for their cousin. They wait for their cousin. Remember, this verb right here, wait for, is a singular word, okay? You're not trying to translate the word for. It's a singular verb that you're going to do. Go ahead and translate that. Alright, you should have come up with ellos esperan su primo. Ellos esperan, because the word esperar is the word that means wait for. So we would take off the AR and then add the AN and then su primo, their cousin. Okay? So I think that is all for this lesson. Go ahead and get to working on memorizing those new AR verbs, and if you're confused about any of this, let me know. Adios.